In a matrix like this one, that is a simulation, a program, very, very, very much like a computer program. In fact, I can see no difference between this reality and a computer program. That's simply what it is. But at the same time, a mind game. Your mindset in a mind game is the way you choose to look at every single thing in your life experience. Your mindset in a mind game is your programming. It's your program. If you are having problems reprogramming, doing a powerful self-hypnosis, changing your program, your reality, well, then first of all, you could only experience a problem with it, with the programming itself, the reprogramming, if you aren't very calm. If you're stressed, it's going to be very difficult. That's why mastering the silence is so important. Make sure that you are completely relaxed. Relax as much as you absolutely can, and focus on doing that before you do the programming. And small things that you haven't been used to doing for many years or for a long time might be easy to change your mind about. It's maybe a little more difficult with the things you are very used to, the things you have been doing for many, many years. It has become this one and only way of looking at it, and you have become so used to it that it will be difficult to change it. But if you really want to change it, you absolutely can, and it's hypothetically a lot easier than you think. But you need to have a good silence. You need to be very relaxed. You need to be able to look at it while keeping in mind what the truth of this game is. And that is very difficult if you are stressed out. Trying to do the reprogramming while you are in your full conscious awareness, maybe while you're doing something, while you're going through your day, could cause you to stress more about the thing you want to reprogram than if you dedicated the time to it and you laid down and got into a very relaxed state of being, where you had no distractions, where you could stay in the moment, being aware of this thing that you want to take care of, this thing you want to reprogram, and see how that it could be behavior or how that programming itself fits into the ultimate truth of what life is. You will quickly recognize that it doesn't fit in. It is a lower frequency programming. It doesn't benefit you. It's not true. The thing you are experiencing and want to reprogram is simply not true. It makes no sense in the highest frequency dimension. It has no solid ground. And if you really want to change it, then you can, as long as you give enough to the change you want. And you must see yourself holding that thing you want to reprogram. See yourself holding it with an open hand. Be in a mindset that you are willing to let it go. And you can see it go, but you need to be aware of what you want instead of it. And that's what you need to energize. Ultimately, it's as simple as it gets. But if you are stressed out, if you are not in the moment, if you're not neutral and happy and calm, it will be difficult, or more difficult at least, to do a reprogramming about something that you are very, very used to. Something that you have, a programming you have had for many years or for a long time, or something that have made a strong impression on you. You really need to have a good fundamental understanding of what the game is, and you really need to know what you want instead of that thing. And if you want that other thing enough, it will be easy to energize it because you recognize the value of it, you recognize the value of this new programming, you recognize the cost of the old programming, and it becomes something that you truly want to give to, something you easily give to, something you easily give to in joy. But you really need to master the silence. It's absolute key to being a good programmer. You need to recognize the game for what it is, and you need to really get it into your head. You need to be able to remember it while you're standing straight up, while you're hanging upside down from a tree. The moment you wake up, the moment you go to sleep, you need to really know it. So you know what this matrix is. And then you can easily recognize any unbeneficial programming for what it is, and so much easier let go of it. Or reprogram it, of course. Recognize the benefits of mastering the silence. You can't take my word for it. If you really want freedom and happiness, it should make sense to you that that is what you need to give to. Master the silence, get a good source self-connection, recognize the game for what it is, and focus on the things you want more of.